now early.
Yeah. Well, they only have 6 seconds left on their bonus time. They've definitely already used most of it. It's Morphling.
Yeah. I'm favoring Team Secret quite a bit after this draft. I think their team fight is way better. I think their laning phase, Guts said, could be their weak spot, but you never know. You just cut some creep wave with Tide. You could do a tri-lane. With the new AA, it's a little bit worse, but I just favor heavy team fight in general in most of these games. But it is the Morphling, though.
It's Morphling, but it's into an AA, which always has me a little bit skeptical on
It's true.
survivability. And I kind of want them to give this AA a farm priority. I'm going Secret.
You're looking at me like I have to go either way. Geez, Seaver, this is a lot of pressure.
I would appreciate it if you want to make a case for Liquid.
For Liquid, I mean, it's Miracle's Morphling is really it.
Easy case.
Did anyone see last game? There you go. Liquid fans.
There you go.
And I will say they do, with Drow and Morphling, if they both get 6 slotted, they will win. Like, that is the ultimate late game.
It is time.
Yes, it is.
No more from us. I think people want to see and hear someone else. Let's head it over to our commentary team for the grand finals. It is Odie Pixel and Fogged.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. A Secret versus Liquid, a best of 5 ready to begin right now. Bog, this should be one for the ages.
I'm just so excited. Just even looking at, not even looking at the draft, just looking at the players before that game started. Did you see that? They were just so friendly with each other. This is going to be awesome.
Let's find out. We're going to get ourselves into game 1. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the first game of this best of 5 between Team Liquid and Team Secret off to a start. Bog, looking at some of these heroes, what's jumping out to you? Pointed it out to me to start with. It is Yapzor on the tie.
It is indeed. That is a very interesting change-up. It looks like they are also going to be running some type of aggro, trying to put the pressure on. Also, we looked at the draft, right? They opened with OD. A bit of a change-up. We know it's a very popular mid-one hero. For me, I saw that and I was like, all right, they're trying to deter and make it so Liquid doesn't want to pick this Morphling. But Liquid, they go for it anyway, even into an AA, which is one of the more natural counters. Sure, Morphling can now play around it because you have your Morph, so you can switch HP pools and then you can avoid that breaking since you drop pretty low. But still is definitely very tough to play against the AA because your Morph just doesn't work in the early stages, and they have a lot of disable as well versus it.
I mean, how hard is it to play in a game where there is an OD? Like, what is it that's so strong about the OD in the game against the Morph? Is there a certain point of the game where it's just this Morph's going to get focused and have all his stolen? Like, how hard is this for Miracle?
It just, a lot of the times you're pretty low HP inside of the fights, and your strength is that you're going to morph up. The thing about OD is you do one of the highest burst damages in the game. You walk in, you get a big OD ulti on top of that Morphling. Look at Morphling's intelligence as well. You have to itemize in order to be able to get there. Probably that Scotty in the later stages so that he can actually have the stats to deal with that OD. Speaking of OD also, since they did open with it, we're looking at Liquid's draft, and they have, I think Tsunami was mentioning it, a lot of silence. OD does not really like playing against that too much, so the itemization might be an early BKB for mid one, just if he wants to be playing versus that in particular.
Yeah, it certainly feels like he is going to have to do so. As the lanes as they'll start, of course, Matu taking the Drow to mid. He'll go for the 1-for-1 here up against that OD. The tri-lanes beginning on the side, both teams getting aggressive. As bottom lane, already a bit of an attempt onto Miracle, but he has got the shift. Is it enough? It's not, he's dead! Secret, they'll get first blood as Miracle gets caught out. Underestimated the control and damage from that AA.
That wasn't even with the gush. That was just him dying to the two range heroes right-clicking him. And Miracle ports back down. They're going to look to go on this Morphling immediately. And you see Liquid already. They're starting to make some adjustments.
Liquid's got to send someone else down there to give Miracle a bit of a helping hand as he's struggling against the 3 heroes of Secret. GH will be there by his side to offer some sort of safety, but Miracle has to be careful. Secret with this tri-lane really putting the pressure onto the ball for the laning stage.
They just got this fantastic lane setup because Zai went top as well. He had his own sentry. They actually gave the Sanking 2 sentries to make sure that he can sandstorm and stay versus that tri-lane that was there. So Zai gets the whole first wave. He doesn't get all the last hits, but he just stays inside of the wave as a Sanking. And now he's versus a Darkseer. They've even warded and blocked several of their camps to make sure that they can have Zai have a good game.
And down bottom, Liquid, they're trying to break into the tri-lane of Secret, but GH is focused, he's frozen, GH is dead. Miracle will try and find Puppy, the Thunderstrike upon him and a wave fall forward. Liquid will get the trade. As they take the 1-for-1, Yapsor now could also be the focus as Miracle, with a high anger, actually punching into him very hard. He has to back off. So Liquid now having the 3 down here, making sure that Miracle has got that backup and they can start to get the Morphling farm and have an answer to the tri-lane of Secret.
Massive creep wave coming in for Secret. They're going to be level 2, 2.5 on some of their heroes here. So Liquid, they're going to have to be careful in these next few upcoming moments when they're going to get pressured. Their Spirit's still only level 1. Same thing with that Disruptor. Morphling is 2 though. Looking at the other lanes, we're going to start seeing we see these 1v1 matchups. Darkseer versus these are just whoever can out-efficiency each other. Darkseer doesn't have that many camps available, as we were mentioning. There's a lot blocked. We saw Secret put 2 wards actually to block their camps, and I believe they were able to at least de-ward one that was blocked by Liquid. So Zai will be manipulating and moving around trying to keep the farm, but MC will be ahead.
The spot lane, once again, Yapsor getting caught on the front lines. The Thunderstrike, the wavefall for Miracle is going to go for the kill. Will get it, but Miracle, can he keep himself alive for this? What he can. They're still moving in on towards Nisha. Kuro with the kinetic field, knocking Nisha down. Good roll forward for GH. Nisha is still alive. He's getting himself a little bit of time, but GH is trying to chase the Gulch. From Yapsor will slow GH down, and Nisha can turn. Kill on GH. Nisha will survive. Back down in the lane, Miracle and Puppy still going at it with one another. As Miracle will have to walk back. He is out of regen. Only those 4-1 charges that he's holding on to at the moment. And GH, nothing to offer him in terms of heals.
They're getting Nisha a little bit more farm in particular in comparison to Miracle, but Miracle's gotten 2 kills. So Battle of Regen we'll start to see coming out as Miracle has no tangos or salve. GH no tango salve. We see Kuroki does come down, bring a salve and 2 tangos, but Secret, they're going to have more regen.
Bottom, GH with the rolling, kicks Yapsor back closer towards Miracle. Just have to be careful how he extends in. Underneath his tower, Nisha can lay down Spark Grapes and have turnaround potential if Miracle gets a little too greedy, but he's playing it cool. Use the wave coming back in, Poppy. Straight back to the bottom lane as well. Now looking around this 4-minute rune spawner. Is an invis down bottom. GH with a block off onto Yapsor, but GH is taking heavy damage here from the tide. Yapsor moves in, does get kicked back. Thunderstrike on Yapsor, bringing him down low, but Kuro is frozen. Anchor smash from Yapsor, Secret get the kill. And GH will be able to grab that invis up top. Mind control, just able to run down Zai with the iron shells and gets a solo kill.
And Zai's missing so much experience under the tower here. I think he missed almost a full creep wave and a half or so. See that Darkseer really starting to benefit so much out of this top lane. That's going to be a really early dominator, and we've seen what Mind Control's been able to do throughout this tournament with that. That can put a lot of pressure on the lanes. He could just surge a creep in behind mid one very early on because how early he's going to have it. Mid lane, pretty much trade farm coming out between the two of them. Not an exciting matchup to watch. We're going to be watching bottoms.
That's GH. Still with that invis rune that he did pick up at the 4-minute mark. Secret have to be careful. If he's able to get a sort of kick off onto one of them, could set up for some action, but as it is, they'll head back towards the 5-minute runes.
Bounty trades.
Looking to a piece between the teams. Secret moving in again towards Miracle. GH and Kuro are here though. GH able to rolling, get the stun up onto Yapsor. They'll try focusing the tide with the Thunderstrike. Miracle, he's actually looking towards Nisha. Nisha getting brought very low. Now towards Yapsor. Adaptive strikes out. Yapsor surely going to die here. Miracle waveforms forward. He'll get the kill. Now turn toward Puppy. They do lose Kuroki. A Miracle staying alive. He's still a little behind in CS, but he's getting a lot of these kills down bottom. GH immediately rotation towards the mid lane. He's on top of mid one turning. Will get GH coming to the finish of the kill. Hold on, he's trying. The ult's there. It's not enough. Matu does claim the kill onto mid one. The Sanity's Eclipse won't allow him to bring the drow with him.
Having those triple early break bands, just stats early on, going to be very good versus that OD. Only a no right now on that OD as well. But he does get a trade kill. At least he gets the Air Spirit inside that rotation. Incredibly early game rotations, but it's exactly even pretty much. 13 kills in those 6 minutes. Both teams just running at each other for this time being, trying to guarantee that they can get some farm on these carries. As we're seeing it play out right now, Nisha is about 300 gold above that Morphling, as expected, I think, in this one. There's just so much pressure and spells that it seems like Secret can nuke out a little bit easier. So they're having to spend more regen on Liquid down bottom to keep Miracle healthy. But now he is sitting on those 14 wand charges, so killing this Morphling, he's level 5 as well, it's not going to happen anymore. Secret might start moving out of this lane soon. They can kill the supports, but yeah, killing that Morphling is going to be a very tough task. Level 3 level 3 attribute shift is very tough to bring down.
Now pretty much the core they have the chance of killing the best Secret would be that Drow in the mid. And top lane obviously mind control with the start that he's had. He is a tough one to take down. Soul Ring, Helm of the Doms, bottom lane, GH and Miracle. They'll find Japsaw. They'll land a position once again. It's another kill for Miracle. 4 kills now, 7 minutes in. Miracle getting kill after kill after kill. It looks to be a good start for this trial lane down bottom from Secret, killing him early on. But Miracle, he's come back with vengeance. And sure, the farm wasn't there at the start, but he's catching up. Top lane mind control. Also playing around with Zai. Zai has got the burrow strike, but he actually sort of gets trapped in bias creeps a little bit, taking a lot of damage from the Iron Shell. He's trying to hide here with the Sandstorm. Mind Control keeping on top of him though. Zai nearly died as Mind Control nearly reads his movements perfectly. Both up on Zai. He's got to be careful here. Mind Control, does he want to go for this? He's got the vacuum. Mind Control! Absolutely godlike plays here on his Darkseer. Yapsaw, he wants to find him and he does, so will finally end it. But they're going to dance around and get Zai as Zai makes the mistake of trying to come back close to him.
Get themselves some trades, but this big concern is that Serenity, Miracle, top 3 net worth. All 3 cores of Liquid at the moment are on top net worth. And he saw the Tummer Man. He just runs to the Ancients. We see it. You have to expect the rotation's going to come down. And Miracle, of course, like you said, getting another one of those kills.
Stop Zai. He's going to try for this over the inside. Yapsaw kind of dying to the Iron Shell. Mind Control. He's going to be able to walk away. As they've used the Epi, they've used the Ravage, but Mind Control is still alive. The Burrow Strike will be back up. But Zai, he still can't quite kill his Darkseer. Mind Control, he's just going to turn, run him down.
He's got the damage talent.
Oh my god, that was a situation where they use Ravage, they use Epicenter, but Mind Control just ends up killing the 2 of them. Back down bottom, Liquid, another kill, as Poppy's found, as Liquid 2k lead. And this Mind Control Darkseer, I think if you're Secret in the rest of this draft, it's got to go. You let him have this hero. He is playing it so well.
Let's look at the levels really quickly. Level 11 on the Darkseer. Drow Ranger has been hitting Ancients for a long time and only level 9. This Darkseer getting that kill on the Sand King, that 90 damage talent. You see him punch him.
He's absolutely styling on Team Secret. He absolutely is mind controlled totally because his lane. He's broken the talents. He's that talented. as they've got to watch out for this Darkseer, but it may be just, it feels a little too late already. You know, it's just a 2k lead, but mind controls Darkseer. We've just seen this story so many times before.
Yeah, and he's applying so much pressure. Like you said, they used the Epicenter, they used the Ravage, and that means now they have so much time that Miracle has no pressure on him. Same thing with the Drow Ranger. Matu just continues to hit these stacked Ancients over and over again, providing this extra attack speed, of course, for his Morphling to farm even faster as well. So you see Miracle going for the Linken's build this game, wanting to be able to block out the stun in particular from that Sanking, and it's going to be good stats. Great stats versus that OD. We see Secret, they're trying to make up for their early game now by they're chewing up Midas's. Midas on Nisha, of course, but then that Midas on the OD. They have to try to find something to catch themselves back up in this game.
It is a long window, though, where any sort of potential BKB will be prolonged on mid. Tend to fight and actually have any sort of impact.
Yeah, they're trying to get a wraparound here for this mid. They actually find
He does indeed start building up that HP, and now the counterplay. GH rolls in, gets the silence off onto